you either decide to eat it or you don't decide to eat it. But just because I know what you pick doesn't mean I take away your will in picking it.
No, it would. If you would have known with absolute certainty and there would be no possibility for you to be mistaken, that would have absolutely canceled my free will. I would have no other opportunity
No, it
besides
doesn't. Why do
speaking
you
as
think
you
that?
know.
You think that follows?
Well, they can't even
Is this like first time you learn? Is this like your first logic course or something?
It just means
If
what's
you
going
need
to
a
happen
proposition,
does happen.
man,
It doesn't mean that
Mol,
you
a
don't have.
proposition,
It doesn't mean.
Mol, a
It doesn't mean you
proposition,
don't have a degree of freedom to do things.
Mol, stop trying to.
Why are you talking over me?
When you have a proposition in the past about the future, when there is no possibility for, let's say
Did
this
I
proposition.
cause you? Okay, did I cause you to get on Discord?
I'm about to explain why you're false. You want to hear why?
You interrupted me, dude.
Okay, when there is a proposition about what is going to occur in the future, this proposition cannot be false, right? So, for example,
I understand that it will happen.
Hey, man, stop overspeaking. Let's say I'm gonna eat.
You ever talk to me like 5 times, man?
Well, we shouldn't even have this conversation if we can agree.
It's so
obvious. I want you to let me speak. Okay, Mr. Straight, let me try to help you.
I'm trying to bring the problem with
Let
what
me
you're
try to
saying,
help
but
you
you're
understand.
overspeaking me, so the problem will not be raised up. If there was a proposition in the past for, let's say, what I'm going to do in the future, so let's say in the future, let's say I'm going to make a proposition right that in 5 minutes I'm going to eat a cookie, and let's say this proposition is true, and let's say the truth value of this proposition cannot change, doesn't matter what. Like it's the same thing about the knowledge of God, right? That's what follows if God knows.
Yeah, dude, I get the concept.
And God cannot wait. More stop. And God
you
cannot
stop.
be mistaken.
Okay, be more concise. We already understand the concept.
Can you stop overspeaking me?
Okay, then don't overspeak me. Next time you interrupt me,
I will not. If this is the case,
I'm gonna go on for 2 minutes too.
If this is the case, I would have not been able to choose to not eat the cookie because it was true that I'm gonna.
I understand, dude.
5 minutes ago.
Okay, I understand. Can I respond now? Jesus Christ, you're long.
Alhamdulillah, respond.
Okay, here's what you're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding knowledge and causation. So all that would have happened was instead of me knowing that you ate the cookie, it would just be me knowing that you don't eat the cookie. It doesn't take away the choice of you eating the cookie or not. This is so retarded. Look, whatever's gonna happen, if you have knowledge. Let me try to explain another way. I'm gonna have to turn it down to get my. All right, Mr. Straight, you have to stop over talking. All right, you have to stop over talking. I'm gonna try to help you understand this one more time. You have to stop talking. Okay. Now, so is me knowing what happened in the past, because I can see the past, right? I can't see the future, but I can see the past. I know infallibly that you chose to get on Discord today. Now, did that mean I caused you to make the choice that you did? I know that the thing happened that is going to happen. Like that.
No, it doesn't.
You understand the
difference?
difference?
Order in here is what affects it.
That's
it's like saying the conclusion caused the proposition, not the proposition caused the conclusion. This is just bogus. Man, this is
dude. It's just
so
you're just confusing knowledge and causation.
This is so obviously contradictory. You need to get into example.
It's not a contradiction.
To actually show
what's the P and not P?
Able to actually show
what's the P and not P?
If P, well, you're saying the P is it's necessary that I would eat the cookie. You're saying it's possible that I would have not eat the cookie. Do you have P and not P here?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening.
If you would have known necessarily,
okay,
so that I would have. If you, now I'm gonna raise it up, and you're overspeaking. No,
I heard you.
just responded to me.
That's not what I'm saying.
And you wanna respond 3 times? Okay, respond again.
You just responded. Why are you still talking?
I didn't respond.
Can I respond to what you said?
I did not respond. But you can respond for the third time. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that's not my argument. What I'm saying is, of course, whatever you see happening is going to happen. You're confusing that with if you had any degree of freedom of choosing that. Of course, you're going to choose what you chose, right? That can't be changed. So that's exactly not what I'm arguing.
I'm going to choose what I chose that cannot be changed.
No, I'm arguing that it was possible that you had the degree of freedom. It was possible that you could have not chosen a cookie, but you did choose the cookie.
I know that your position that's incompatible.
Okay, so you're saying
I know
it's out.
I know that your position that's
You're saying
wait,
humans can't choose to not eat cookies.
Man, stop. You already responded. You wanna respond for the fourth? You wanna respond for
every
the
time I
fourth
speak,
time? You gonna respond again?
All right, I'm gonna turn this Jew
Can
down.
I respond to you or you're gonna respond to me again, like for the fifth time?
All right, I'll have to turn him down to be able to finish my
What do you
response.
mean? You responded to me right now. Can I?
Yeah, so again,
I understand this is your position,
knowledge of
but
what
you
happens
having
is
this
not
position
causation.
it still
This is
doesn't
a
make it
fundamental
incompatible
category error.
with an all-knowing God.
You're not making them make the choice that they made. You just see infallibly the choice that they did make. It doesn't do anything to the will. I don't know why
Molo,
people
you wanna answer for the sixth time again?
You're conveniently removing a very important part of that, Mo. A very, very, very important part is that when he looked into the future, he knows he cannot prove himself wrong. So that potentiality of him choosing otherwise is out the window.
Yeah, I'm not saying there is that possibility. I'm saying he infallibly will choose to eat the cookie. That will happen. It couldn't be any other way. Now listen, that doesn't mean that...
This is the problem with Christians. You're commanding... This is the problem with Christians when Christians arguing free will. He's not making an actual argument for free will. He's commanding free will like it's true. He doesn't explain... You're not explaining why free will could exist. You're commanding its existence.
No, I'm trying to have a adult conversation. He keeps interrupting, so I'll go on mute if he speaks. If he'll go on mute when I speak. Okay.
Mr. Straight. Okay, Mo, stop that yapping now and make your point.
Happen the way that he knows. Okay, so that's not what I'm arguing for. You misunderstand the argument. What I'm arguing for is that the free will agent having the ability to choose to eat the cookie or not eat the cookie, the knowledge would be different. Okay, either way, the same way that you have the will to get on Discord or not, I can infallibly know in the past that you did choose to get on Discord. But it's also within the degrees of possibility as an agent that you could have chosen not to, and then I would infallibly know that you didn't. What is hard to understand about this?
Are you saying that God experienced
the
future?
Can I answer this?
I'm saying it's just a different perspective.
No, Mo. Just a clarification part. Are you saying that God experienced the future?
No, I just told you no. I'm saying he can.
How would he know the future if he hasn't experienced?
I was in the middle of telling you. Okay, so okay, it's just a difference in perspective.
Because
the way that you can see the past because it's already happened or whatever. He's at outside perspective from time, so he can see the whole thing. He can see the whole time.
You guys
can I respond to this? This is just obviously wrong. This is like first.
It doesn't take away the will of the agent because
you don't need to be more than
you let the dude speak.
I'm sorry. I had him turned down. Sorry.
The problem is that if I would have had the potentiality, or if I could have chosen otherwise, then God does not know. Because I could have chosen otherwise. I would explain the argument again. Maybe it went over your head. If God knows the proposition, if God... you can't not overspeak. If God knows the proposition... Oh my God. If God knows the proposition, let's say proposition Mr. Flit is going to eat a cookie in 5 minutes. Let's say God knows this is true. Necessarily true. And because God knows it, it cannot change. The truth value is going to necessarily stay true. Now, if this is the case, which is what most of the Christians are going to agree with, then there would have been no option for Mr. Straight 1 minute before he's going to eat a cookie to not eat it, because God already knows that he is going to eat the cookie. So the contradiction, the P and not P, is Mr. Straight is going to necessarily eat the cookie, and Mr. Straight has the potentiality to not eat the cookie. This is the P and not P here. Now, if you're gonna say that the knowledge is by some way you know what? I don't even see a way to control. So answer it, and then I don't have anything more.
Can I add something?
Hey, Dan.
Go ahead.
Let me try real fast because I had to wait through as long. Let me real fast, and you can go. This is the last time I'm going to explain this real fast. Okay, so no, none of that follows. The only thing that would have changed is that God's knowledge would have been different. He would have known that he didn't eat the cookie.
Don't Christians have to first come to a consensus about which God they're talking about? Because I don't even know how we can have this conversation.
Wait, 1 second. What did you say? What did you say? Molly, can you say it again?
Well, you have one Christian that says that God knows everything, and another Christian said that God doesn't know everything. So until you guys agree which one's the correct one, how can we even have this conversation?
No, we can still say his model is contradictory. We don't need to know which one of them is correct to know he is contradicting himself.
Listen, Jive Turkey. We both said he knows everything. That's not.
No, you said exactly the opposite.
One
I
person
asked
said
you
he
multiple
knows the
times.
future, and the other person said he doesn't know the future.
No, but I
Christian
said
Yellow, I
the
asked you
futures are
multiple times
knowable.
if he knows the future.